Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to Pokemon Crystal Randomised Nuzlocke Challenge. In the last episode we headed up to the Lake of Rage, got some shit done, met up with Lance, and apparently some shit's going down that we have to check out in the town. So in case you couldn't figure it out, it's the one fucking building we haven't been in, which is this one. So here we go. Dragonite, Hyper Beam. Wow, that's totally necessary to use Hyper Beam on a human being. Lance, you're a bit of a psychopath. What took you, Red? Just as I thought. That strange radio signal is coming from here. Okay. And that guy just moves out of the way. He's like, I don't want to get fucking hyper beamed. Fuck that shit. The stairs are right here. How in the fuck did he possibly know that? Like, seriously though. Red, we should split up to check this place. I'll go first. I like how he's like, we should split up to check out this place. Okay. Oh, there's only one way to go. Great. So I'm splitting up that as you basically just ran ahead and left me alone. Pointless. Anyway, so yeah, we want to go forward, yeah, but every time you walk by one of these statues, a little signal's going to go off, and yeah, you're going to have to fight a Team Rocket guy. So that's the thing. Rocket Grunt wants to battle. Rocket Grunt's sitting out drowsy. Drowsy. So yeah, this is Team Rocket behind this big fucking shocker. They're using signals to make Magikarp evolve into Gyarados. Because why not, I guess. I mean, sure. Don't really know. You know, I don't know, it seems weird. Like, what are they actually trying to accomplish in this game? Like, in the first game with Giovanni, like, it's a theory, but at least it kind of makes sense, where the whole point of their plans mainly was to try and capture Mewtwo. Like, he tried to get Self-Scope, to get a Ghost, so that he could hurt Mewtwo, and he was trying to get a Master Ball so he could capture him and all this stuff. Even if that's just a theory and not actually what the actual purpose of their plans were, at least it made sense. What the fuck is going on in this game? First they steal Slowpoke tails to make money, I guess, I don't know. Then they take over a town and start using radio signals to evolve Magikarp, and then they do another thing that I'm not going to say in case you haven't played this game, but it's like, it just makes no sense. Like, it seems like there's no structure to their plans. It's just do this random evil thing because money, which, you know, I guess is the cliche thing that like a kind of mafia gang would do, but you know, you think they'd have some master plan. Every other team and every other Pokemon game has some master plan they're trying to accomplish. Team Rocket's just all about the money. Well, that's quite weird. Alright, so yeah, these Rocket guys, you're gonna have to fight a fucking ton of them in here, but they're pretty weak and easy. Like, look at this, level 18s, like, it's not even a challenge fighting these guys. It's just easy experience. So, not really too much to say. Surveillance. Sorry. Surveillance cams are all in the Pokemon statues. We'll keep appearing until you trip a secret switch. Well, thanks for the heads up. So yeah, there's like trip wires, and there's a few of these statues around. So we got one over here. Did he just jump over the thing? I've never noticed that before. It looked like he actually jumped over something there. Huh. Drowsy. These guys love their drowsies. Apparently. Alright, Brittany. Shadow Ball. Badoom. Alright. And Brittany grew level 32. Nice. She's actually, you know, Granbull's a lot slower than I thought. Like, her speed stat's not that great. I always thought Granbull was kind of fast. Maybe not fast, but like had decent speed. But it seems like not really. Kind of low, actually. Yeah. Alright. Dang, I failed. Ah, we got another asshole. I wanted to switch Pokemon there, but I can't because fucking stupid tripwire forces them to appear before you can even do anything. Yeah, damn it. But yeah, like I said, these guys are easy as fuck. It kind of makes me sad. I mean, you kind of, I guess, I don't know. I always thought, like, why are the grunts in these teams so, like, easy? There's never a time where any grunt in any of the teams that you fight against in the games are, like, challenging in any way. Not even to the point where, I guess what they were trying to make it be more of an endurance, where it's like you have all these trainers to fight, and they'll slowly whittle you down to the point where you're going to be kind of, like, in a bad position. But it's like, you could easily just leave any of these places and heal in the Pokemon Center and come back. And even then, the endurance isn't that bad. Like, I highly doubt any of my Pokemon during any time fighting Team Rocket are even, like, be close to dying. Unless some asshole's like, hey, self-destruct, boom, fucking dead. But yeah, they're really easy for some reason. I kind of wish they made them more challenging, like more of a threat. But, what are you going to do? So, Brittany got up to level 32, so we'll switch out and we'll start using Barbara. Barbara. We'll fight this guy. Hehehe. Feeling lucky, punk? Go ahead, take another step. We've got traps set in the floor. Yeah, they have. I'm going to fight this guy, but I ain't going to go down. I'm going to go the other way because fuck going down there. Do you have 4 Pokemon? God damn. Okay, Barbara, time to shine. So, did I fuck myself catching a Fearow on level like 20 something? Like, is it really not going to learn Drill Peck? Or does it just learn it on like quite a high level? Because I don't remember. Also, it's really weird, the back sprite of Fearow is really weird because it's just like the head popping out. So it just looks like a hand puppet that someone's using. It's just like meh 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 meh. Like, it just does, like, it doesn't look like a big bird, it looks like a fucking puppet, like a hand puppet someone's, like, it looks like, literally, could be something, a hand puppet someone made out of a sock. Like, you just attach like 2 kind of beak things to the end of the sock, put a googly eye on it, and then put like a weird mohawk on top, and then you just look like, meh meh meh, I'm a Fearow, meh. I don't know, it's really weird. Some of the back sprites in these early games are just weird looking. Oh god. Right. And you are done. Did you have 4 Rattatas? Jesus Christ. Okay, so we're not going to go down here because it's like basically a bunch of, it goes quite far, and basically there's no way of knowing, but some of the tiles you step on will just make random wild Pokemon appear and fight you, and it's just not worth going down there. It's like a pain in the ass. So, plus there's some trainers over here we want to fight anyway. So, this was what's in Ninja Hideout. There are traps to confound traitors. Bleh. Can't fucking speak apparently. Confound me by not making me able to speak words. That's what it did. Scientist Jed. Fucking Jed. What a fucking name, Jed. And we got Barbara against a fucking Magnemite. That is not good. Not good. Who will we switch to? I guess we'll switch to Willow. Thundershock. Ouch. Good old low kick should do some decent damage here. Boom. What else you got? Another Magnemite. God damn. These guys love having the same fucking team. It's super effective. See, this is one of the reasons why I really think it would be an awesome thing if they made one of the generation of Pokemon games. Like, say they do this with Gen 7, just as an example. They make the region huge, right? And they have the national decks just available from the start. Like, right from the start of the game, all 700, well, if it's Generation 7, probably like all 800 it'll be by then. Like, like every Pokemon available to capture, and that everyone has, just so we don't have to deal with trainers who literally have the same 3 fucking Pokemon every time you fight them. It's like, oh, you're a grunt against this big mafia that I have to fight. Oh, you have 4 Rattatas. How fucking threatening. Jesus. Oh, by the way, if you use this computer, you can actually turn the tripwires off that are on the statues, but I'm not going to do that because that means you don't get to fight all the trainers, which means you don't get a lot of XP. So yeah. Hey, intruder alert! Bum, 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 bum. But you know, if you don't want to fight them all, you want to get through this Nari, you can turn it off. But I'm going to keep it on, just to get that XP. Fuck, I'm just gonna use Peck. Even Pursuit's fucking so weak. It's probably not gonna do that much. Actually, Peck is, what's yeah, Jesus. How much power does Peck actually have? Not much, like, is it 40 or 50? Or something? Huh. I don't actually remember how much power Peck has. It's probably like 40, right? Go for Fury Attack. Come on, oh, really? Ah, of course you only happened twice. And then he bites my ass. God damn it. Alright. Rocket Grunt was defeated! Yeah! Dang, I failed. You sure did, bitch. Oh, we got another one. Oh yeah, I just noticed that actually. I probably noticed that before, but I just realised the statues are like the little Persians on the statue. Nice. It's pretty nice. Rocket Grunt wants to battle. Oh, what a surprise! Never seen that Pokemon coming. Yeah, right. God, just like barely anything. A Grimer. No. But yeah, I'm fucking just destroying this guy. It's ridiculous. Yeah. You know what, I don't know. I was thinking the other day, like, about the new Pokemon games that's going to come out. Because we all know that Pokemon Z or Pokemon X and Y2 or whatever is going to come out. It has to come out pretty fucking soon. To be honest, I'm imagining they might announce something at E3. Maybe, like, if they're during the Nintendo Direct at E3, they might announce it. Like, be like, hey, this is the new Pokemon game that's coming out. This, like, the third game in the Generation 6 franchise. And, one thing I really, really, really hope they do is add a fucking battle frontier. Like, the battle... What even is it called? The Battle Chateau or whatever it is that you do at the end of X and Y and Omega Ruby and that. Like, come on. I know where you do it to get points so you can get items and stuff, but it's just kind of boring. Like, there's no character to it, you know? The battle frontier was awesome because it was like all these different battle styles you could play in, and there were all these different mechanics you used, and you could still win battle points with them. You know, you could just have one that's like the Battle Chateau or whatever it's fucking called, where you can do multi-battles, single battles, co-op battles or whatever, and then like have the other ones that are there where you have to do other kind of things, you know? I mean, what was it? Was it I think it was Platinum? I think it was Platinum. That had the towers that had like the Battle Frontier kind of thing, where one of the buildings you had to use like rental Pokemon, and like after each battle you could switch ones out, but you didn't know what you were switching out to, so it was like a risk of what ones you were going to be getting. And there was ones where you would like get these cards and it would like put effects on your team for the next fight. That was really fun. Like, I really enjoyed that. It was like a new way to play the game. It wasn't just using your team to battle, and of course if you want to mid-max and get as much points as possible, you can, you know, make an amazing team and just do the normal battles, but give us the option, guys, come on. Give us the option to like do all these other kind of battles. It was really fun. I feel like, I don't know, I feel like Nintendo a lot of times does things in their game franchises where it's like, oh, this game of this franchise is going to have this gimmick to it, or not really gimmick, but it's going to have this thing to it that defines the game of what it is, where everybody's going to go be like, oh yeah, that was the Zelda with the boat, oh, and that was the Zelda where you turned into the wolf, like that kind of thing. And then they never bring that shit back. And it's like, we fucking loved that. Bring it back to other games. It was awesome. It wasn't just some gimmick that was like, oh yeah, well that was for that game, thank God it's gone. Like, especially in Pokemon, there's so many like kind of gimmicky things that they did in the games that they should have brought back. Like, how awesome would it be if the what do you call it, the digging thing in Generation 4 where you dug underground and was like, you can make like bases underground and lay traps and you could connect locally with friends and like run around and talk to each other and decorate your bases and like mine and stuff. That was awesome. I really enjoyed that. That was a cool little thing to play around with. You know, why is that not been in any other games? You know? Why is the Dream World thing never been in another game? I mean, I don't know, I didn't really do the Dream World stuff that much, but like, come on guys. Like, you don't have to have all these mechanics just in the one generation of games. You can bring them back if people like them. You know? It would be awesome. They should really do that. We should fucking tell them about all this shit. Like, come on guys, fucking bring back all this awesome shit from the previous games that we all loved and we want to be able to do in the new ones. You know, you don't have to always have all this, like, you don't have to have, like, oh well, we did this in the last game so we can't do it in this one. You don't have to think like that. Like, bring some stuff back. We enjoy some stuff that gets brought back. The Battle Frontier, definitely something that should get brought back because it was different. It wasn't just, oh, what do you want to do? Single, double, or triple battles, and that's it. Like, come on now. You guys probably, I mean, you must agree with me, you guys. Like, it would make it much more interesting if we could do more than just normal battles after the game's finished. If we could do a lot more stuff, you know. I don't know. I'm kind of hoping. I hope X and Y also has like a lot more after game stuff. Because X and Y didn't have a lot of after game stuff to do. Like that was my one gripe with the game, or my one like big gripe with the game, was there wasn't a ton to do after you finished the main story. I think the game that probably had the best after game, well, obviously Generation 2 had the best after game because you got to do a whole new fucking region in the after game. But apart from Generation 2, let me think. Fire Red and Leaf Green had a good after game stuff with the islands. That was pretty good. Generation 3 didn't really have much. They had the Battle Frontier, which, you know, like I've said, fucking awesome. But apart from that, there wasn't really much else to do. Maybe just catch a few legendaries. Generation 4, Diamond and Pearl, I can't remember if there was much. Platinum, I remember having a ton of stuff to do after game. And then Black and White had fucking tons of shit to do after the game, and Black and White 2 had a ton of stuff too. And then X and Y had like barely anything. Like, what the fuck? And then Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire had like a decent amount of stuff to do after the game as well. But it's like, come on guys. I'm really hoping at E3 they're going to announce the new Pokemon game, like Pokemon Z or whatever they want to call it, and it's going to have Battle Frontier, tons of after game stuff, maybe a bunch of new legendaries that were in X and Y that you could capture. What else? Maybe some new Mega Evolutions, possibly as well. What else could we have? I don't know. Just a ton of stuff would be really interesting. Do 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 do. Alright, so we're finally on the last rocket grunt on this floor with these stupid traps. Jesus Christ. We've just been destroying these guys without really thinking about it. Alright, here we go. Grammar. Is it literally? It's literally every single fucking rocket grunt you fight. It's like they have like 5 different Pokemon that they just interchange with each other. It's like it's going to be a Zubat, a Grimer, a Rattata, or a Drowsy, and fucking or a Coughing. It's like if it's going to be one of those. If it's not one of those, it's fucking like you're not a rocket grunt. It's like, come on, guys. Alright, last one. Easy. Critical hit, unnecessary probably. Hey, Rocket Grunt was defeated. Surveillance. Yeah, you fucking said this shit. Jesus. Okay, so before we go over there, I walked fucking right by this. It's a nugget. Definitely want to pick up the nugget. Alright, let's go. So this teleporter will take you back to the entrance, so you can like maybe go heal your Pokemon if you need to, but I don't, so we're just going to head down here. Oh hey, it's Lance. Are you alright? Your Pokemon are hot and tired. Here, give them some of my medicine. Oh yes. So, fucking, yeah. First time I ever played this game, I got to that point and like my Pokemon were all weak because I was like, you know, young and wasn't that good at the game. So I'm like, oh, I'll go all the way back to the Pokemon Center and heal. And as soon as you go down the stairs, Lance's like, hey, I'll heal your Pokemon. It's like, oh great, I went all the way fucking back there for no reason. Awesome. So yeah, he heals your Pokemon for you. Red, let's give it our best for Pokemon. Okay, words of wisdom. So I think I'm going to stop right here, guys. We got pretty far. We've got a fucking ton of trainers in this episode, Jesus. So yeah, next time we will finish exploring this whole Team Rocket thing and find out what the fuck is going on and try and stop them. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Goodbye.